Hey there, football fans. Today, we're diving into the intriguing world of football rivalries. While Lionel Messi is widely regarded as one of the greatest players of all time, not everyone holds him in such high regard. In this video, we'll uncover the 8 footballers who have expressed their dislike for Messi. So grab your popcorn and get ready for some heated rivalries as we explore 8 footballers who hate Messi. Back in 2010, Lionel Messi was lighting up the football world with his incredible skills at Barcelona. Everyone could see he was something special. But with all that talent, Messi was getting a lot of rough treatment from the opposing teams. They were always on his case, trying to shut him down any way they could. Barcelona's boss, Pep Guardiola, knew he needed to do something to help Messi out. He wanted to make sure Messi had more room to work his magic on the field without being constantly hammered by defenders. So, Guardiola went out and brought in Zlatan Ibrahimovic, a big-name striker, to beef up Barca's attack. The idea was that with Zlatan on board, teams couldn't just focus on Messi, they had to worry about Zlatan too. But here's the thing, Messi and Zlatan together. It didn't quite click like everyone hoped. There was a bit of tension brewing. It really came to a head when Messi asked to switch up his position on the field. He wanted to play more centrally, which was a bit of a shakeup for the team's setup. This change didn't sit well with Zlatan. He's a top striker, and this move kind of stepped on his toes. The whole situation got a bit sticky, and it wasn't long before the Messi-Zlatan partnership at Barcelona hit the rocks. It was a case of 2 huge talents, but just not quite fitting together as everyone hoped. Before Messi joined the scene at PSG, Kylian Mbappe was the main man.
I'll tell you one thing, is the night before the game, he's one player in the world, of maybe only a handful, you'll lose sleep over. Because he's that good.
He was the golden boy, the one everyone at the club looked up to. But when Messi came into the picture, things started to shift. Suddenly, Mbappe wasn't the only superstar in town, and let's just say he wasn't too thrilled about it. There was this one match against Montpellier where things got pretty heated. Mbappe was expecting a pass from Messi, but it didn't come. Instead, Messi went for a different play. This ticked Mbappe off big time. The cameras were all over it, catching every bit of Mbappe's frustration in full HD. What happened next was something you don't see every day on the football field. Instead of cooling down and maybe talking it out with Messi after the game, Mbappe got up in Messi's face right there on the pitch. He actually pushed Messi. Yeah, you heard that right. No calm chat or sorting it out later in the locker room. Mbappe went straight for the physical confrontation. This move by Mbappe was a shocker. It's not the kind of thing you expect from teammates, especially ones as big as Messi and Mbappe. It just goes to show that even among the world's top players, tensions can run high and things can get a little out of hand. Before the 2018 World Cup kicked off, Argentina's coach had a tough job picking the forwards for the team. Everyone was talking about Mauro Icardi, who had been nailing it at Inter Milan. He was scoring goals left, right, and center. But then, when the squad was announced, Icardi's name wasn't on the list. It caught a lot of people off guard. When folks started asking questions, Icardi came out with a surprising answer. He pointed the finger at his rocky relationship with Messi. According to Icardi, he and Messi weren't exactly buddies, and he felt like an outsider when it came to Messi's inner circle. Icardi believed this tension with Messi was a big reason why he got the cold shoulder for the World Cup team. Icardi hinted that because he wasn't part of Messi's group, his achievements and skills were kind of pushed aside. It was a bit of a shocker to hear this, especially with all the goals Icardi was scoring in Italy. This situation showed that sometimes, football isn't just about what you do on the field. The off-field relationships and dynamics can play a big part in decisions, even for something as huge as the World Cup squad selection. At the 2022 World Cup, the quarter-final match between Argentina and the Netherlands was an absolute nail-biter. The game was a roller coaster, ending 2-2 and had everyone on the edge of their seats. Argentina clinched the win in the nail-biting penalty shootout, but the drama wasn't just during the game. In extra time, things got super heated. Messi, usually cool as a cucumber, found himself in a bit of a showdown with the entire Netherlands team. The tension was thick, and you could feel the match heating up by the minute. But the real drama unfolded off the pitch right in the tunnel. Weghorst, from the Netherlands squad, made a move to approach Messi. He wasn't looking for trouble, just wanted Messi's shirt. A pretty common thing in football, you know, swapping shirts as a sign of respect. But Messi wasn't having it. He snapped and threw some harsh words at Weghorst, even calling him stupid. This exchange was a shocker, especially coming from Messi, who's known for being more reserved. It showed that even the coolest players can lose their temper, especially in the high-stress environment of a World Cup knockout game. It was a moment that added to the intense atmosphere of an already unforgettable match. At the 2019 Copa America, during the third-place face-off between Argentina and Chile, things took a heated turn. Around the 37th minute, Messi and Medel found themselves at the center of a fiery showdown. Here's how it all went down. Messi and Medel were both sprinting after the ball. It was just a regular chase until Messi accidentally bumped into Medel. Now in football, these little bumps happen all the time, but Medel wasn't letting this one slide. He got right up in Messi's face looking for a confrontation. Things escalated quickly, and before anyone knew it, Messi and Medel were in the thick of a full-blown scuffle. It's not every day you see Messi, known for his cool demeanor, getting dragged into a fight. The tension between the two players was off the charts, and it seemed like the whole stadium could feel it. The referees and other players had to step in to break it up. This clash was one of those moments that reminded everyone that even the calmest players can get caught up in the heat of the moment, especially when the stakes are high and the pressure is on. El Clasico has always been more than just a game, especially when Messi is on the field. Real Madrid players knew they had to watch out for him, but Pepe, oh man, he took things way too far. His aggression against Messi wasn't just tough play, it was downright nasty. Pepe wasn't holding back. He was dishing out knee kicks to Messi, stepping on his fingers, and throwing some serious trash talk his way. It was like he was on a mission to stop Messi at any cost. But the way he went about it was just rough. This kind of behavior on the pitch was pretty shocking. Sure, Messi's an incredible player, and he's known for making defenders look silly, but the extent of Pepe's actions was something else. It's one thing to be competitive, but it's another to cross the line into being downright brutal. It's clear that Messi's top-notch skills were getting under Pepe's skin, but that's no excuse for the kind of behavior he showed. These moments in El Clasico were a reminder of how intense rivalries can get, and how they can sometimes bring out the worst in players. Pepe's actions against Messi were way over the top, and took the physical aspect of football to an unpleasant level. In 2021, the football world got a real surprise when Messi and Ramos, two longtime rivals, ended up as teammates at PSG. Before this, Ramos, a Real Madrid legend, wasn't exactly a fan of Messi. Their clashes on the field were legendary, with Ramos often going out of his way to give Messi a hard time during games. It was more than just tough defending. It sometimes got personal, with rough tackles and heated words. Ramos had made it his mission to stop Messi at all costs when they faced off in those heated Real Madrid versus Barcelona matches. The intensity of their rivalry was something else. You could cut the tension with a knife every time they were on the pitch together. Now, seeing them in the same jersey playing for the same team is kind of weird. It's a big switch from the years when they were at each other's throats. Their past battles were so intense that you can find loads of videos online showing their face-offs, almost like they were in a WWE ring instead of a football field. Their partnership at PSG is a testament to how football can bring together even the fiercest of rivals. It's weird, but also kind of cool, to see these two football giants, who spent years battling each other, now working together for the same goal. Pelé, the football legend often hailed as the original GOAT, has a list of jaw-dropping records and achievements longer than a football field. But on his 71st birthday, he left the world in shock by taking a jab at Lionel Messi, a modern football superstar. Pelé's surprising comment branded Messi as an incomplete player who couldn't use his head, and it hit Messi's fans like a thunderbolt. Some folks even whispered that maybe Pelé was just plain jealous. When reporters asked Messi about Pelé's unexpected diss, Messi kept his cool. He calmly mentioned that he had never actually seen Pelé play in action, which kind of makes sense given the generational gap between them. Pelé, not one to back down, then offered to send Messi a video reel showcasing his own legendary moments on the pitch. It was like an old school versus new school showdown brewing in the football world. In the end, this clash of titans in the football world gave fans plenty to talk about, fueling debates at barbershops and dinner tables everywhere. Whether you're #Team Peel or #Team Messi, one thing's for sure. These two legends have shaped the beautiful game in their own unique ways, and their rivalry will be talked about for generations to come. There you have it, football fans. We've explored the intriguing world of football rivalries and uncovered the 8 footballers who have expressed their dislike for Lionel Messi. From Zlatan Ibrahimovic to Pelé, these players have all contributed to the intense competition and rivalries that make football so thrilling. While Messi's skills and achievements are undeniable, it's fascinating to see the clashes and tensions that arise between these footballing giants. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and until next time, keep enjoying the beautiful game.